Mexico City fed my soul without draining my social battery. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Follow along as I link up with my friend Eisa again to explore the beautiful, vibrant streets of Mexico City. The flight from Atlanta to Mexico City was about 3.5 hours, very easy. And the airport, super simple to navigate. Eisa had already been to Mexico for a few days, living her best life, so when I landed, I made my way over to our new hotel. It was too early to check in though, so we stored our luggage and decided to walk around and find something to eat. After grabbing something quick to eat, we went back to check into the hotel. We stayed in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment style spot. Mexico City is very walkable, and what I loved the most was how many trees there are everywhere. And the food, endless options. Whether it's a cart on the side of the street, a vendor posted up on a corner, or a full restaurant, there's always something, always. Later that evening, we decided to walk again, this time to a rooftop bar. The weather this time of year? Perfect. Not too hot and not too cold. You can rock a light jacket during the day, but once that sun goes down, it definitely gets cooler. The rooftop we went to had incredible views. You can make a reservation if you want that prime outer seating, but if you just walk in, they'll seat you inside near the bar. It did start getting chilly though, so we decided to head back. On our walk home, we stumbled across this lively neighborhood. Music, dancing, just a whole vibe. But we didn't stay out too late, since we had an early morning the next day.
It is 4:25 in the morning. We are on our way to our last group trip. It's 4:30 in the morning. We're on our way to an adventure.
We headed to Grutas de Tolantongo, which is a whole separate video. So be sure to check that out if you want to see that adventure in full. Before I got to Mexico, Eisa also did a sunrise hot air balloon ride. She's adventurous like that. So let's check out her day trip hot air balloon experience. On this day after Grutas, we were ready to explore more in the city. We planned to visit a castle and decided to just find breakfast along the way. We randomly came across a spot called Felicidad. Super chill, where I had a ham omelet and Eisa had some delicious French toast. After breakfast, we started walking toward the castle. And listen, if you're coming to Mexico City, you need good walking shoes. You can Uber if you want to, but honestly, the best way to take it all in is on foot. On the way, we passed all these tents filled with vendors. Food, drinks, souvenirs, clothes, you name it. And it's so nice because you never have to walk too far without running into a snack or some fresh fruit. Since it was a Sunday, everybody was outside enjoying the day. The walk to the castle entrance is a bit of a hike, and there's a lot of uphill inclines too, so pace yourself. Closer to the entrance, you'll find even more vendors, but just a heads up, you can't take drinks inside the castle, so finish it up before you hit the ticket booth. Residents get in free, but visitors like us have to pay a small fee. The castle grounds were beautiful, but it was crowded. Since it was packed inside, we decided to just explore the outside areas instead, which honestly ended up being perfect. This checkered floor area on the far side of the castle, loved it. Chapultepec Castle is the only royal castle in North America. It even used to be home to Emperor Maximilian back in the day. And before that, this whole hill was actually considered sacred land by the Aztecs. After the castle, we made our way toward the Anthropology Museum. But before we got there, we saw these guys spinning around a pole. That's called Los Voladores De Papantla. an ancient ritual where 4 performers spin around a tall pole as a symbol of bringing rain and good harvest. Then we came across a Conchero's dance, a traditional dance that blends indigenous Mexican rituals with Spanish influences. The dancers usually wear feathered headdresses and traditional attire. It's a powerful spiritual experience. We eventually got in line for the museum, waited maybe 20 to 25 minutes since they let people in waves. But it was worth it because entry is free, and when you walk up, you're immediately greeted by this huge, beautiful fountain. The museum is massive though. You honestly can't see it all in one visit. Well, I mean, you could, if you spent all day there. We explored a little bit, but after walking to the castle and back, we were starting to feel it. This was my favorite museum piece. It really caught my heart. It honors the Afro-Indigenous communities of Guerrero y Oaxaca, showing the unity between indigenous and Afro-descendant peoples. It represents the connection between the living world and the underworld through dance, memory, and spirituality, proving that our DNA carries the memory of our ancestors. This other exhibit honestly reminded me of the 90s TV show, Legends of the Hidden Temple. If you remember that, drop Legends of the Hidden Temple in the comments because that was one of my favorite shows growing up. After seeing the mammoth fossils and a few other exhibits, we were done. So, if you plan on visiting, bring comfortable walking shoes, stay hydrated, and give yourself time. It's a lot. That night, the plan was to go out dancing, but we were tired. So we just chilled at the hotel and ordered Popeyes for dinner. No regrets. One night during the trip, we also stopped by a cute little cafe near the big fountain you saw earlier. And y'all, the gelato was very good. So if you got a sweet tooth, definitely add this place to your list. On our last day, we went to a Thai restaurant. The food was good, but the prices, not so much. It was definitely on the more expensive side than what we had been spending all week. These dumplings were fire though. And Eisa had a dish similar to pad thai, while I had a rice dish with all the fixings. I would recommend it, but just know it's a little pricey for Mexico standards. After lunch, we grabbed an Uber to another museum. This one was free. They'll make you check any big bags at the entrance, so be ready for that. Since it was Monday, it wasn't too crowded, but it still had a good amount of visitors. One thing I loved seeing here was the evolution of telephones. From the giant cinder block phones that I'm sure some of you used to own, to the tiny ones we now carry in our pockets. Crazy how far we've come. To get to the top of the museum, you have to take this long spiral walkway. And listen, we just didn't have the energy for all that. So if you make it up there, come back and let me know how it was. I'll just live through you. And that's a wrap on our trip to Mexico City. Hopefully this inspired you to visit one day. And again, bring good walking shoes, stay hydrated, and leave room for all of the amazing food you're gonna eat. Mexico City is super affordable compared to a lot of other major cities, and it's perfect if you're looking for a trip that's not too far from the United States. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more adventures. I'll see you on the next one.